Season finale, episode 18, The Final Betrayal. Scene 1. The showdown begins, Marcus's private office. Night, the camera opens on Marcus standing before a massive window overlooking the city of Atlanta. The night is dark, but the city lights shine like a million stars. He smiles, a look of cold satisfaction on his face. Everything he's worked for is finally within his grasp. But just as he's about to savor his victory, Caden enters, his face tense. Caden's loyalty to Marcus has always been shaky, and tonight that uncertainty is clear. Marcus, smirking. "What's the matter, Caden? You look like you've seen a ghost." Caden doesn't respond immediately. He steps forward, his hands shaking slightly. Caden, serious. "It's time, Marcus. Everything's in place, but I need to know, are you sure about this? Are you sure you want to go this far?" Marcus turns to face him, his gaze cold and calculating. Marcus, calmly. "You think I've come this far to back down now? We'll destroy them all. This is how it has to be. Trust me, Caden. You want your future, don't you?" Caden's eyes flicker with doubt, but he nods. Caden, reluctantly. "I've been in this too long to back out now." Scene 2. Cheryl's final play. Cheryl's office. Night Cheryl sits behind her massive desk, a grim determination on her face. The pressure has never been higher. She's lost so much already, but she's not going down without a fight. She picks up the phone, dialing a number she hasn't called in years. The person on the other end answers, and Cheryl's voice is steady but tinged with urgency. Cheryl, on the phone. "It's time. We need to hit them where it hurts. They won't expect this." She hangs up the phone, turning toward the window to look out at the city. Cheryl, to herself. "This is for Jamal. This is for everything I've built. No one's taking it from me." Her eyes harden. She knows the risks of what she's about to do, but the empire she spent a lifetime building is on the line. She won't back down. Scene 3. Jamal and Darius. Breaking point, Darius's penthouse. Night, Jamal and Darius stand at the window, looking out at the city. There's an uncomfortable silence between them, the tension palpable. Jamal, quietly. "We've come so far, Darius, but I don't know how much longer we can hold on. Your dad, Caden, they won't stop until we're destroyed." Darius, looking troubled. "I've always been under his shadow. I've always had to choose between him and everything else. But now it's different. I don't know who I am without him." Jamal, reaching for his hand. "You're Darius. You're the man I fell in love with, and that's all that matters." Darius turns to face Jamal, his eyes filled with vulnerability. Darius, softly. "But what if that's not enough? What if we're not enough?" Jamal, holding his gaze. "We will be. We have to be. No matter what happens, we fight for each other. Always." They share a deep, silent moment, knowing that the road ahead is filled with danger, but finding strength in each other's presence. They are ready for whatever comes next, together. Scene 4. The Final Betrayal, Atlanta Streets. Night. The camera cuts to Marcus, walking confidently down the streets of Atlanta, flanked by his loyal followers. His eyes are locked on the horizon, and he's confident that his plan is about to come to fruition. Marcus, to himself. It's all about control. Always has been. But as he walks, something feels off. He senses that something is shifting in the air, and that's when the first blast hits. A car explodes in the distance, sending debris flying through the air. Marcus, shocked. "What the hell?" He pulls his phone from his pocket, and the screen shows a message from Cheryl. Text message. "You thought you could destroy me? Now I'm destroying you." Marcus's face darkens as he realizes that Cheryl has finally made her move. She's not playing around anymore, and neither is he. Scene 5. The battle for everything underground. Parking garage. Night. The final confrontation happens in an underground parking garage. Marcus and Caden are waiting, surrounded by their men. They expect the worst, but they're prepared to fight back. But just as they think they have everything under control, Darius and Jamal arrive, walking confidently toward them. The tension in the air is palpable. Marcus, smiling darkly. "I knew you'd come. You just couldn't stay away, could you?" Darius, stepping forward, his voice cold. "This ends tonight, Marcus. No more lies. No more manipulation. Jamal stands beside Darius, his eyes locked on Marcus, ready for whatever comes next. Jamal, determined. We're not running anymore. It's time for you to face the consequences. Caden, seeing the tension rising, starts to step back. He knows he's outmatched here, but he's not about to make the first move. Caden, to Marcus. This is it. It's over. But before anyone can react, Cheryl's men arrive, surrounding the garage. The final battle is now a war, with everyone fighting for control. Marcus knows his empire is slipping away. Scene 6. The aftermath. Atlanta streets. Dawn. The dust settles, and the city of Atlanta awakens. The battle has been fought, and lives have been changed forever. Marcus is on his knees, handcuffed, surrounded by police. His empire is shattered. Marcus, gritting his teeth. This isn't over. You can't just take everything from me, Darius coldly. You never understood. It wasn't about taking your empire. It was about breaking free from the chains you put on us. Jamal, stepping forward. You never had control, Marcus. Not over me, not over Darius, and not over the city. You were always too arrogant to see that. Cheryl watches from a distance, her expression grim. She's won, but the cost has been high. She's lost a lot in the battle, but in the end, she's kept her empire intact. Cheryl to herself. The game isn't over. It never is. Season finale summary. In the explosive season finale of Streets of Betrayal, Love and Lies in ATL, Marcus's empire finally crumbles as Cheryl makes her final play, forcing Marcus to face the consequences of his betrayal. Darius and Jamal come to a defining moment in their relationship, standing against the chaos that has threatened to tear them apart. But as the dust settles, new alliances form, and the true cost of victory becomes clear. The battle for power isn't over. It's only just begun. Next season promises even higher stakes, more shocking betrayals, and the ultimate test of loyalty. Will Darius and Jamal's love survive the ultimate battle, or will the streets of Atlanta consume them all? We want to say thank you for being a part of our Ebony family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and help us build our family.